Modified hero pose, or modified Virasana in Sanskrit, is a great option for sitting on the floor, and in some cases can be an alternative to easy pose. This pose can help to stretch the ankles, knees, and thighs. There are quite a few modifications for hero pose. Let's start from the foundation and build up. If you'd like added comfort, you can put a blanket on top of your yoga mat. And one of the most common modifications for hero pose is using blocks. Now you can use one or stack 2 blocks, come up through a high kneel, and place the blocks in between the ankles. And sit down on top of the block or blocks. Make sure that both of your sitting bones, your hips feel supported. Now, if you find that sitting like this with the tops of the feet and the shins to the ground is bringing stress to your ankles or to your knees, you can place rolled washcloths or a small towel underneath the ankles and the knees. So taking one underneath the ankle and one, behind the knees. And if you're sitting up higher like this and you find that the washcloth is not enough to open up the knee joint, then you can use a rolled blanket instead. So taking a tightly rolled blanket, coming up again through a high kneel, and placing that blanket roll behind the knees. And if you find that you need something a little softer underneath you instead of the blocks, you can reset and use a bolster instead. So moving the props that we just used and sliding a bolster underneath you lengthwise. And just like with the blocks, making sure that your sitting bones and your hips are supported. If you need added comfort underneath the legs, in addition to the blanket that you have on top of your yoga mat, grab 2 more blankets and have them folded and stacked and place them underneath you. And so when you choose this option, you can explore and see how it feels for you by letting the tops of the ankles drape over the back edge of the blankets, letting the tops of the feet rest down towards the floor. And again, grabbing a block or 2. We'll explore with 1 block here. So putting the block underneath the sitting bones, hips supported. And once you find the variation that works for you, check that your hips are leveled, pelvis in neutral, the rib cage over the hips, the shoulders are broad, shoulders over the hips, the chin relatively parallel to the floor with the top of the head over the heart. And you can relax the hands in the lap with the palms up or the palms down and the elbows relaxed by your side. And if any of these modifications didn't work for you, then maybe this pose is not for you. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Namaste.